Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Real Housewives stars Kathy Hilton, Sutton Stracke targeted in separate home burglaries. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills stars Kathy Hilton and Sutton Stracke's homes were broken into while the two were away at BravoCon for the weekend. Stracke's home was targeted around 11:54 a.m. November 15, the Los Angeles Police Department told Fox News Digital. The individuals involved entered through a kitchen window and stole all of my luxury handbags, including pieces from Hermes, Chanel, and other designers. They also took my fine jewelry, Stracke said in a statement to NBC News. I am cooperating fully with authorities as they continue their investigation. Hilton's home was broken into around 11:48 p.m. that same Saturday, the LAPD told Fox News Digital. The suspect or suspects were gone before police arrived. Officers checked the home and surrounding area, but no suspects were located. It's unclear what, if anything, was taken. There was a break-in, a spokesperson for Hilton confirmed to NBC. Everyone is fine. The reality star's husband, Rick Hilton, was reportedly home at the time. TMZ reported Rick called 911 to report 3 burglars inside the residence. He was reportedly inside the home when he called to report the ongoing burglary. Saturday's burglaries followed an attempted break-in at fellow Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Teddi Mellencamp's home in July. The fellow Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star shared security footage of 3 men dressed in black hoodies jumping over the gate at the front of her property and across her driveway. A second clip showed the 3 men making their way across the yard on the side of the house before quickly returning to the front of the house and fleeing the property. We are grateful that everyone is unharmed, she said in a statement shared with Fox News Digital. While we are shaken, we are fortunate to have the latest in home security systems, which scared off the intruders. Authorities were alerted and swiftly responded. We appreciate everyone's heightened concern in light of recent criminal activities in our area, but we are safe. The Real Housewives break-ins are part of a larger string of celebrity home break-ins. Celebrities, including Brad Pitt and Lionel Richie, have also been victims of recent burglaries. The LAPD previously confirmed to Fox News Digital that 4 individuals were taken into custody in the burglary at a residence believed to belong to Pitt in August. According to a police report, 3 suspects scaled a fence, entered the yard and broke in through a front window in May. They then ransacked the property and fled with various items, police said. In Beverly Hills, where diamonds glitter brighter than streetlights and reality TV fame pulses like a heartbeat, tranquility is often an illusion. This week, that illusion shattered for Real Housewives icons Kathy Hilton and Sutton Stracke, who found themselves entangled in separate but equally disturbing home burglary attempts, incidents that shook even the most security-fortified corners of their glamorous lives. It began quietly, as these things often do, with a whisper among insiders that something had gone wrong in the Hilton household. Kathy Hilton, the ever-gracious matriarch of the Bravo universe, had returned home from an evening charity event only to discover signs that someone had breached the outer barrier of her sprawling estate. Nothing was stolen, and no intruder was spotted inside, but the implication alone sent alarm bells echoing through her marble halls. A bent gate latch. A tripped sensor. Footprints on a pathway that no guest or staff member should have been using. To the public, Kathy Hilton is a symbol of old-guard Beverly Hills glamour, poised, elegant, and unbothered by the chaos that seems to orbit the rest of the world. But even icons can be shaken, and this time, Kathy knew the attempted break-in was no random act. Beverly Hills has been hit by a troubling string of targeted burglaries in recent years. Thieves have grown bolder, more strategic, and disturbingly informed about their targets' routines. To be singled out in such a deliberate way, Kathy confided to friends, felt like more than a violation. It felt like a message. Meanwhile, across town, another alarm was sounding, this time inside the chic, art-filled sanctuary of Sutton. Stracke, the Georgia-born fashion entrepreneur whose refined taste and unapologetic candor have made her a standout on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Sutton, known for her couture wardrobe and impeccable sense of style, maintains a home filled with valuable pieces, designer gowns, rare artwork, custom jewelry, and collectible decor. It is a treasure trove for anyone bold or foolish enough to try and take from her. And someone tried. Sutton's ordeal unfolded earlier that same night, when her security cameras captured suspicious figures circling the perimeter of her property. They appeared coordinated, moving with a confidence that suggested they knew exactly where they were. The footage, as described by a source close to the star, showed at least 2 individuals scoping the residence, examining potential points of entry before slipping away into the darkness. When Sutton's security team reviewed the recording, she was immediately notified and urged to remain off-property until the home was cleared. For Sutton, the experience was more than unsettling. She had already been navigating a season of emotional tension, business pressures, personal transitions, and the stress of filming. This added threat brought a different kind of fear, one that reached into intimate spaces she once considered safe. She has always been protective of her children, her privacy, and the life she built from her own hard work. To have strangers attempt to infiltrate that world, especially in such a calculating manner, felt like one of the most significant invasions she had ever experienced. As the reports spread, fans quickly connected the dots: 2 stars, both part of the same reality franchise, both targeted on the same night. Coincidence perhaps? But Beverly Hills insiders are murmuring about the unsettling possibility that thieves might be tracking housewives the way viewers do, following their schedules, appearances, and social media activity with chilling precision. Kathy Hilton's team has already taken decisive action, reinforcing her estate with upgraded security protocols and additional guards stationed during evening hours. A friend of the family described Kathy's reaction as deeply concerned but determined, noting that she refuses to allow fear to dictate her life. Kathy, who has seen fame from every angle, understands better than most that notoriety comes with shadows. But even she did not expect the shadows to inch this close to home. Sutton, meanwhile, responded in her signature fashion: direct, composed, and quietly fierce. She reportedly met with local authorities and private security experts to establish new measures on her property. More cameras. More sensors. More eyes on every corner of her estate. She is also considering adding an on-site guard, at least temporarily, until she feels fully safe again. Friends say she is rattled, but she is also resolute. Sutton has never been one to crumble under pressure. If anything, the incident seems to have solidified her determination not to be intimidated by criminals or anyone else who attempts to disrupt her life. She is focused, prepared, and more vigilant than ever. The incidents have also sparked fresh conversations among the Housewives cast about their collective vulnerability as public figures. Their lives are broadcast to millions, their homes, their routines, their valuables, all visual breadcrumbs for the wrong kind of audience. Some cast members have speculated that burglars may be using the show itself as a blueprint. Scenes filmed months in advance may reveal security blind spots or display high-value collections that inadvertently make the women targets. Within Beverly Hills, security professionals are urging celebrities and influencers to scale back real-time posting, travel updates, and any social media content that indicates whether they're home or away. Visibility is the new vulnerability, one expert remarked privately. Kathy Hilton and Sutton Stracke are only the latest to experience what happens when fame intersects with criminal opportunity. And yet, both women are pushing forward, refusing to let fear eclipse their lives. Kathy has reportedly been spending more time with family, hosting small gatherings and leaning into the comfort of loved ones. Sutton is channeling her energy into work, her boutique, and strengthening her sense of security. There is an unspoken understanding between them now, a shared awareness that they have been targeted, not because of who they are privately, but because of the personas the world sees. They are housewives, yes. But they are also mothers, businesswomen, and individuals who never asked to become prey in a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. In the end, the attempted burglaries may not have succeeded. But they left behind something else, a reminder that the spotlight, for all its warmth, casts a long and dangerous shadow. And in Beverly Hills, even the brightest stars must constantly watch the darkness around them.